G'day mates, you're Lost here, and welcome back to Templar Battleforce. This is the Hive Mind battle. Oddly enough, this is not being done live. It is post-commentary, because, well, I wasn't able to talk at the time I recorded this. I was also wary because, while I was recording this, I actually recorded it with Advar originally, but a problem happened during this battle while recording with OBS where it ended up closing the game. But I found out that there was a way I could mitigate it, so problem solved. Anyway, I'm not gonna, as I record this without commentary originally, I didn't pause long enough to read the text out loud. So we will be just, if you want to read it yourself, pause the video or something and read it. Assuming, of course, that you don't end up reading it fast enough. If you do, well, that's fine. Anyway, so, about this battle. You noticed that earlier there was a little worm thing. You attack those to make the big worm that we saw a little bit ago, the Hive Mind, poke its head out. Alternatively, you can destroy these little power conduits that just appeared, and if you destroy those, it'll deal a set amount of damage to the worm. Now, those little worms are called hive worms. They're kind of like feelers or something. Anyway. So I've got Venus here. That means that after we show you the location of all of the conduits to attack, and the hive worms. Sorry, I still am recovering from a cold. Anyway, so we're going to go to our tact point here and hire a couple of veterans. Honestly, we should have just used a recruit because it's cheaper, but which would pull out a random, I'm not sure if it's random or just the highest ranked person, but of your veterans. Anyway, so we pull out our other scout, we pull out our Neptune, and we're going to be pulling out our Hydra here as well. Reason that we would pull out the other soldier, but we're going to wait to do that. Anyway, I'm preemptively upgrading the supply booster, so we'll get more points to spend on things in the future, like for a med kit or something. Anyway, so we are moving our guys into a position such that my soldier Mars can use his rallying charge to increase the movement speed of everybody, and also increase their damage. Because this is going to be important in this battle, to have increased damage so we can do things quickly. Anyway, about my Neptune. I made it so that he has up to 8 talent levels of the suppressing fire, which is a very wide range attack that decreases the movement speed of enemies that it hits, which is going to be very handy in this battle. Dang the cough. Anyway, I am also going to be using my scouts for the most part to damage these worms, with Terra specializing in piercing fire to break down its armor so more damage can be caused to it quickly, and Luna to use her crippling fire so that it can decrease the amount of action points that it has, and also make it less able to dodge attacks. Later on in the battle, we'll be using our Hydra to maximum effect. And Venus is the one that has the pistols, so she can dish out some decent damage from range. Melee is there if she absolutely needs it. God, I'm getting sick. Damn it. I'm promptly decreasing the speed of these guys so that they will not be able to catch up to us quickly. Narvidians aren't very fast, except for their little Hawk Seekers, I think they're called. They're these little probes that float in the air. Kind of reminds me of Kilrog's Eye from the old Warcraft games. Specifically the second one, because that it's just like an eyeball with like a retina and a few tendrils coming out of it. It's a thing that Ogre Major summon. Anyway. So, suppressing fight. Well, first we're going to stabilize our platform to increase our attack range and damage, and I think also crit eventually. Suppressing fire will decrease their movement by a good margin. I think by 5? Or something like that. It'll be close to 5. I know that the final version of it does that. Anyway. I have him overwatched there because who knows if anyone else will come sneak up on us. Oddly enough, my honing shot there, the one with the 3 bullets in the skull, that technically does more damage than my arcing fire, but the arcing fire also adds like a certain amount of critical chance, so, which is why I will sometimes swap between using a honing shot at first and then an arcing shot later. I have him watched there because I have no idea if the warrior is going to be moving from its position. And it doesn't. Okay, it did. But since the move is only 1, it can only not advance 1 square. Oh, and look, Naira and the soldier that I did not pull out earlier, Demos, is out here. So from this end, I can pull out more people. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not feeling too well. That's why most of my more recent videos here, like the episodes in the 30s, did not have commentary because I was not feeling well when those happened. Anyway, I count squares here. I left the cursor on because it'd be easier for you, the viewer, to view what my movements would be like. Now, because when you initially take attack point or get a new one, it doesn't immediately increase the squad cap maximum. It will happen next turn, so I wouldn't be able to pull out another person from either one of those attack points until next turn, which isn't completely bad. Gives me a little bit of time to figure out who I'll pull out. Anyway, I move Venus there. I'll be moving Mars down there carefully because if I just clicked and moved, there's a chance that he'd move through the fire. Anyway, the billowing napalm cloud it hurts people that aren't hiders a lot. Or engineers that have flame tank armor or something. But with this force, I don't have flame tank armor, so. And I don't have engineers out anyway. So, nothing to complain about there. Now, I think I was going to preemptively move Terra up there to do something. I make it so that my Neptune does damage to the worm to prepare to assault the hive mind's head, which, yeah, it looks a little weird. Good old Robo-Alien tentacle mass thing. Anyway, I have Triton set up so he has the machine gun that has the longest range, the one that has up to a range of 6, which is, as far as I can see, the only one of its kind. And I have Mars set up with the a rifle that has pretty good penetration, but is not a plasma rifle, which means it's not going to be dealing the most damage, but it will hurt. Anyway, I prepare the napalm strike there to hit that radiator, and for Mercury to burn his head. I can do one more shot of something. I penetrate. I end up moving Venus there to throw a grenade, and because I've decreased the dodge chance of the hive mind so much, the grenade will actually hit and do some damage. Yeah, anyway. I'm especially concerned for the people on the right side because they're not going to be as well defended as my left side is. So I will end up pulling out a... Well, I took a look at the recruit thing to see the cost of people. I look at the veteran to see which Hydra it is, or which person it is that I want to pull out. And then I go back to the recruit screen to pull out somebody. It's something I learned in my previously failed recording of this, actually. It'll be handy to know. Anyway, Ganymede has a Hellstorm talent level of 10, which means that his default attack is his best attack. So I'll be using that here to take down or weaken these warriors significantly. While I... forgot what I was going to do here. Oh yeah, I do that. And we Overwatch there so that any advancing warriors get held up and tangled. Yeah. Kill that thing. Oh yeah. Damn it. Nilla, stop coughing. Sorry. Anyway. This thing started out with like a lot of health. Somewhere in the thousands. I forgot the exact number. I can go back in video and tell you, but yeah, right there it had more than 3,000 health before all that damage. Anyway. I do that because I don't know how fast that warrior's going to be moving again. I'll use Mars here to do that, and then I'll end up doing Overwatch here so I can hold up that Hawkseeker. Anyway. I'll do that. So Terra can have a penetrating hit or so on him. On the high V there. I use Luna's piercing fire. It's not as good as Terra's. But here we go. Anyway. I throw one more grenade. It was a critical and penetrating attack, so good grenade. Yeah. Anyway, we go back over here to see how well they do, and it turns out they're not getting as terribly injured as I thought they would be, which is good. Ooh, now more come out. Now the hive mind retreats back. This is the thing about this battle. It's gonna be a long one. Or at least, theoretically, it could be a long one if you can't do damage fast enough to it. Anyway. So, now in order to get that head to come out, we'll have to attack another hive worm. Because I'm not sure if destroying all of the power conduits is enough to kill the hive mind. So you are going to have to pull out a attack a hive worm and have the head come out if you want to deal the most damage to it. Because destroying those power conduits only does 375 damage. It's considered a penetrating attack, so for what that's worth. In case you hear the wind while I talk, it's very windy outside today. And tonight, actually. Anyway. So I just... While the hive mind's heads retracted, I just attack everyone else there. And I'm going to target that conduit for a bit. Yeah. It is a pretty interesting battle for being the final boss, I think. Or at least that's what I'm going to call it, because it's this big old thing sitting in the middle of the map, and you can't damage it half the time unless you do certain things. Like destroy those power conduits or hit the hive mind for it to expose its weak point, which oddly enough is not glowing, but given how weird this game can get sometimes, and that it takes itself very seriously, but some things just are kind of silly when they happen. I'll tell you more about that when we get there, but yeah. Anyway. So, not much else to do but pound on the weak point. And wait. Okay, so time this up the combo that, well, first I'm gonna like destroy the enemy pretty terribly. I forgot that shredding fire has a very, suppressing fire has a very wide area of effect. So now I was able to kill that Oxseeker. I was able to damage. Damn it. I was able to also hit the warrior up there, so it won't be able to go smash Luna in the face with its weird arm blade thing. Yeah. Anyway. So I move Mercury through there because I don't think he'll be severely affected by the fire. Anyway, so I target that. He's still alive, so I'm going to go for him, because if I don't, then... Well, I don't end up killing him anyway, but it's unfortunate. So I end up moving Venus up here to not reach. So I'm going to end up moving Mars through the fire. Didn't do as much damage as I thought I'd do. Do a rallying charge there so that Venus can move closer to shoot him and critically hit him to kill him. And then do a critical hit on him too. Dang, that's a lot of damage. I think it was like 200 something. Hard to see because I'm actually recording this post commentary on OBS and not the media player, not on the hard record that I got from a friend. Anyway, so they're getting ready to destroy the energy conduits. That's what they're called. Anyway, I'll do that. I stick him there so he could reach that one and this one. Okay, I'm gonna start on that one, I think. And Nairo just swing at this one both times. Which unfortunately does not destroy it, but with any due luck. I'll do that. That will do. And that's what destroying one of those looks like. See a bunch of radiating explosions and... And I will end my turn here. I scan the map for more things to damage. And check out the range of suppressing fire here. And try to move close enough so that I can hit the high form. Can't hit him from there, so I move him up one more. It's within the range, definitely, to hit. I end up full venting here. I should have done it earlier, honestly. And there we go. Full vent will actually decrease my movement speed, but and burn off heat. But the benefit of decreasing movement speed is that when you end up moving, since you don't move as far, you can actually recover, like, decrease your heat a little bit more. So that's why some people that have played this game would prefer to decrease their movement speed. Because the way the system works, it's based on if you have a movement speed of 6. By default, when you sit still and burn off heat, you burn off like 40 or something in a turn. But if you end up moving, that amount that you burn off decreases as you take each step. So if your maximum movement speed is 4, you will move as if you've only moved 4 spaces, but you'll be recovering as if you would have had 6 overall, but there's 2 that you didn't use. So, yeah, mechanics. Anyway, prepare Venus to destroy the head, or attack the head again or something. I forgot how many turns I got this done in, but it was not very many. Like, I got 20%, like, I got the 20% bonus to experience and requisition points because of it. So we're preparing to destroy this one now. I end up moving everybody up a little bit to there. I'm going to renew my warding fire and the inspiration. I think that's what that second one is called. To make it so that he can destroy. So that when they decide to attack with punching, which I eventually end up doing, it will destroy that faster. And Mark Spec, I probably should have moved Deimos up there to melee that thing too, but that critical hit was nice. Anyway. I don't realize that I am pretty much done here, but now I end my turn. Yeah. Sometimes I forget if I've moved certain people or something in a turn, and it's weird. Anyway, so the next thing I end up doing is gonna be well, we're gonna destroy the head. Right here. That was the moment to strike. The highlight's exposed activates head. Okay. I had to read quickly. Anyway. And do I shoot it? I shoot it. Good. I'm going to end up doing that, and I use Luna both times. No big deal. I do it so I can move a little bit further away from this. I'm not close enough because of my full vent. Anyway, I'll use the suppressing fire on him to make it so that he is very likely to not dodge attacks or move at all, really. I end up making a step closer. I can hit him with both Hellstorms. I'm going to do that. I use the, because it does more damage, I end up doing the honing shot twice in a row instead of just... Anyway, so I rally charge him so he does more, so that he can do more damage. I consider doing calling shots beside against it because I don't have it to a level where it would add critical chance, which is what I would use it for primarily. Anyway. Triton's badly damaged, so I'm going over here to get myself a Meditech so I can heal him for a pretty good chunk of his HP. Yes, it uses heat, so he's going to take more damage, but at least he's not teetering on the brink of getting hit by a warrior and dying one hit thing. Now, I move a Ganymede up here to just start punching this energy conduit. Because of inspiration, it will be more likely to hit, and he will do more damage to it. I might as well punch his third time. It blows it up. Hurts him. Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna light that one on fire. Yeah. That's good. I'm doing one shot with him. 2 shots with him. Forgot how many shots I did. I'll whack him. Wacka wacka. Move Naira there. She'll heal herself so that she's at full when the warrior comes to smash. Because I'm not sure when or if they'll critically hit. I move him there so that the warrior wouldn't charge him and attack him. Anyway. Anyway, move Luna there to increase her attack and stuff. Luckily, Terra didn't go through the fire and take massive damage. Now, gonna do something real quick here. Ah! Sorry, had my foot in a weird position underneath the thing my laptop is sitting on. Anyway. I think this is where I end up... Okay, so... Head has like just a little over 700 health left. I figure I can do enough damage to it to end this mission very quickly. So, on here, I end up taking out everything as quickly as possible. So, burn that thing. And is there anything over that up here that I can strike? Nah, nothing in range. Okay. How about you, Deimos? You cannot reach that, but I'll overwatch there just in case I somehow don't do 700 damage. Anyway, I'm gonna end up doing this. Get everybody in the area so that we can do something a little silly. Rally and charge everybody so that we can pulverize this head for massive damage. You'll make it so that gunshots are likely to land. You will make it even more likely for headshots to land. You will burn this thing. Make it a little toasty for our robot friends to feast on later. You're going to own your shot, get a critical hit, and kill this thing with explosions. Oh yeah. That's the final boss exploded. Indeed. It was its death knell. Yeah, basically, that thing was the center of the hive mind, therefore, pretty much all the Norvidians that were causing trouble were, like, deactivated, and it's great. Indeed. And the Terox, you know, it turns out that they're like an experiment or something. Some of them were an experiment. They're no longer being controlled by them either, so they're probably going to be like, oh, we're going to cause problems, but at least there's no Norvidian to deal with, I think. I'd hope. Anyway, that was a good amount of experience. But I'll worry about that in a second as I go to the Righteous Fallen. Dang. It's hard to believe that we're back here once again. Oh yeah. And, yeah, this has been the home of the Templars for God knows how long. Or at least the ones that we're playing as here. Indeed. Indeed. It's peaceful. Very decimated, but peaceful. So I end up talking to everybody here. Unfortunately, I did miss a couple of dialogue options. But I won't know that until, well, basically I'll show you what ones I end up missing with Cranston later. So, it's not a complete wash. And of course they'll return. They will in time. Hopefully they don't come back for a few decades. Now, at least we're talking decades and not like, I don't know, in a week or something. Shoggoth is a pushover. Shoggoth can go screw itself. With another Xeno-alien, Robo-Alien, blood-feasting dick or something, I don't know. Anyway, we did it. We did it. We've saved our people. And, yes. Despite the fact that we did not find again that sneaky Tarquin that was very foolish and, frankly, stupid. I kind of figured he was evil from God knows when, but he was definitely evil. Now, even though he's hiding, there's nowhere to run, and he's going to get killed sooner or later. Indeed, there is more work to do. And okay. Feature updates added to Endgame Zone. Okay. Kind of weird wording. Although at least it's yellow, so it's not intended for him to be speaking, but that's besides the point. What will happen next? Indeed, we are. We've won. Oh yes, he says the same thing. But then, our lineage to remember us. Please explain the replay option. Oh no, that's a weird thing to be saying out loud. Okay, we're saying it out loud. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, I sure hope so. I mean, you weren't present for a whole lot of this whole thing, Luther, but rest assured. I mean, like, you were present here for most of the time. And you did help whack quite a few aliens here and there. And we have assignments, weirdly enough. Okay. It seems weird because it's his head, and It is blue text, so it's not meant to be spoken out loud, but I guess it's to set up the background for this mission that's happening. Or the missions that will be happening. Okay, now he's talking. And yeah. Unfortunately, Rychart and Lokmu, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that name. Anyway, that. Of course, they don't agree on anything, and Marielle Thrall's research and her head are at stake. It's been a week without word, which is weird. Quiet space study. Yes. It's so quiet at the edge of space. Yeah, generally, but considering that faster and light communications are a terrible idea because of Narvidians, and couldn't you have built the place a little bit closer? I don't know. It's baffling. Anyway. I don't know why I chose that, but it seems that when we get done, that option reappears, so if we have to, we can re-click it. So I'm going to end up not picking any of these Athenas yet. I'll be doing something. I don't know why I'm waving my mouse around like that, but I think part of it was frustration that the ending was so corny or something. Anyway, that is how it ends. In case you're enjoying this post-commentary for one reason or another, please leave a comment, leave a like, or subscribe. And if you are somebody that is watching this video with the RPG tag for some reason, please leave a comment about bananas or something. Because I keep getting comments that are like, great vid, cool vid, but they end up showing in the spam because, I don't know, for some reason it happens. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, in case you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye. Nope, stop.